it's the end of the year, so it's time to take out the trash. My garbage person of the year, I think you can probably predict. There were a lot of ones that came close, or that I certainly thought about. Herschel Walker, not because he's the most damaging. Again, this is garbage person. Everything about his campaign was utter garbage. Vladimir Putin, obviously really bad. I tend to not go for the bad ones though, more garbagey, but he was certainly the worst person maybe of the year. Kanye for his whole thing, I think just absolutely terrible. But in the end, I decided not to be unpredictable or whatever. I had to go with my gut, and my gut said that the garbagiest person of 2022 has, of course, been this guy. Hanging out with somebody, I'm not sure who. You can look into it. Anyway, it's Elon Musk. And why wouldn't it be? Everything about him this year has been terrible. Not just the things that he's done and the things that he's said, but that he has forced us all to have to think about him fairly constantly. And with him owning Twitter, that's gonna last for a while. The decision to bring back so many terrible people who had finally at long last lost their social media platforms. We now have to deal with them again. And then there's the stuff outside of Twitter, by the way. There's the Neuralink studies, which are just terrible. There's the fact that he's helping to destroy Tesla, which can potentially do some good in the world by normalizing EVs. He's potentially harming the ability of Tesla to do that. There's the little bits of news just recently. Like if I could jump to graphic 2, this is just from like the last day that he cut the janitors at Twitter. So now the employees have to bring in their own toilet paper. He's the richest man in the world. Can't afford the janitors. It's just utter garbage. It's literally garbage on the floor garbage. There's the attacking Dr. Fauci saying he's not a scientist because he doesn't like him or whatever to get likes on Twitter. There's utter garbage, like spreading these old, stupid, terrible memes. That one literally has Twitter on one of the legs of the image. He either doesn't see it or doesn't care. It's him, the richest person in the world, who has so much power and influence, so much access, spending all of his time just trying to get right-wing grifters to like reply to him on Twitter or whatever. It's like what you have to evaluate garbage based on what the potential is, and nobody right now, maybe in the world, has more potential to do good than Elon Musk. And he chooses every single day. He wakes up and chooses, no, I'm not gonna do anything good. In fact, I'm going to be the worst. So he's my garbage person of 2022.
Great choice, John. I agree. Elon was gonna be my garbage person of the year, but I saw that you already had it.
You could have done the same one.
Specifically for the toilet paper thing. Yeah. So dumb. Also, they put like a LGBTQ flag with a star and crescent on it for Islam. Like, what's happening?
No, don't you see? They're brainwashed, these LGBTQ people. He has to throw Black Lives Matter on there. Literally everyone who actually cares about something is all brainwashed. Not him, because he doesn't have beliefs. He's not ideological, except that of course he is and has a party that he likes and politicians he likes and right-wing pundits he likes. But again, you're all brainwashed. It's just garbage.
Smooth.
By the way,
smooth, sanded down brains are fantastic.
I liked your point on last night's special where you said that it should be the supporters of him that are the garbage people of the year. I would like to lump them into this, but I had to.
It's very like Fight Clubby. It's like you got here and now you're gonna live in my house and scrub my toilet.
That's
how he treats all his stands, and they say, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?"
Anyway, that's who we voted for. But 58,000 of you voted for the community garbage person of 2022, and here are your top 5. Coming in at number 5 with 2% of the vote, Ron DeSantis for his continued attacks on the LGBTQ community with the Don't Say Gay bill. Ron DeSantis is gonna have to do better in his next election if he's gonna have a chance. He didn't do too great there. Coming in number 4 with 3% of the vote is Elon Musk for turning Twitter into a hateful dumpster fire. The community did not agree with me this year. Coming in at number 3 at 8% of the vote is Marjorie Greene for endless encouragement of right-wing terrorism. She tried her best, but 8% is all she got. Coming in number 2 at 28% of the vote is the SCOTUS for making US the handmaid's tale by overturning Roe v. Wade. So Brett, they almost agreed with you, community garbage person, but no, it was a runaway win. 60% of the vote for Vladimir Putin for starting a deadly war on Ukraine. And I will grant you that is the worst thing that was done And look, he's also garbage, so I guess I can't be too mad about it. Thank you to the 58,000 of you who voted.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.